How's it going, guys? So today we got some parts in from Mr. UPS himself, and if you remember in the last videos I was saying we're having an issue with the Sequoia with the upper control arms. I don't know if you can even see this or not. We started off with the tires are rubbing the upper control arms, so we put the wheel spacers on, the 2-inch wheel spacers, got that done. Now our spindles are still hitting the coil spring when you hit a bump. There's a few ways you can fix that. Coilovers is one of them. Coilovers are between $1,000 and $2,000, so that wasn't really an option. If I'm going to do that, I'll put the whole 6-inch lift on it. The other thing was upper control arms. Upper control arms, there's a lot of different options, and I'll show you what came in. So we decided on these. These are the Protune upper UAC upper control arms. And these are the updated ones. There's so many different ones of these. The most common are the Total Chaos control arms, which are basically identical to this, and they're like $800. Okay, $800 is getting a little bit ignorant on price of 2 control arms. That's a little bit of, I'll say it, if you ask me, it's a little bit of price gouging. It's a lot of bit of price gouging. So we have here, we have the Protune ones. These are like $299. That's still expensive as hell. But they have the reinforcement just like the Total Chaos. These have upgraded bushings that have the ones that you don't have to grease, right? So the bolt actually turns in the sleeve there. So we'll go ahead and when we install these, we'll grease the bolt before we put it through there just to make sure it has some lubrication on there. And so these have the Uniballs. This one is not installed, it's still in here. And this Uniball, I just kind of screwed it together for right now. So this part here goes into your spindle, right? And this bolt threads out, it's just fingered in there. And then this acts as the U-joint, not the U-joint, the ball joint. And I can't turn it with my left hand. This will allow you to get a lot more angle out of your ball joint, out of your Uniball in this case. See, right now my factory upper ball joint is sitting at a nasty angle from having to lift on it. And so they give you spacers with it. The hell, LED lights flashing. The spacers go on here, and that way when you tighten them down, they have, you know, they could turn. You're not squishing down against the bushing. We have a little bag here with some parts in it, and these actually have a plastic cover that goes over the top of that, and then that seals that in from getting dirt and grease. You know, goes over like this, just like that. That seals it up from being able to get dirt and grease and water and crap in your Uniball. So they should work pretty good. They were a little bit spendy. I don't really know what the other option would have been besides a $1,500 plus lift. That's just not in the books for right now. There's one other thing I want to talk about on these before we go. And these are the 2-piece Uniball. Now, there's a lot of controversy over these. And we have, was that a grade 8 or grade 10 bolt in the top? I don't know. Then on the bottom, the bottom then sits there like this, right? So this will actually unscrew in half. Let's set you guys down here a minute. Probably making me sick moving you around that much. And this actually screws in half like so. Well, this holds it into the spindle, right? Like that. Then it has a washer on top. You tighten that down, that installs it in the spindle. Then on the top of it, it's got a 2-piece with 2 bushings that go through the Uniball itself. And you have this style, see? You have this style, and then you have the through bolt design. Now, there's a few things about that. The through bolt design has one bolt that goes all the way through it and a nut. And it used to be, on the older models, that these would strip out and so on. And everybody wanted the through bolt. Now what everybody's finding out, the more research I do on it, the through bolt, since it's so long, is actually getting sheared off over time, and the shear bolt breaks, and then your upper control arm smashes into your, you know, goes in or makes you crash, and you probably don't let it tell about it. So they upgraded a 2-piece design that's way bigger bolts, way better threads. It goes into stainless steel, and this is supposed to be the newest and greatest thing. There's all kinds of stuff on the market. Everybody says their stuff's the best. From what I found, this is the best thing going right now. Maybe you could spend $1,000 on a set and get something a little bit better. This is so much better than stock, it's not even funny. The stock ones are just working on a hope and a dream the way it is. I feel like I'm in danger on my stock ones right now of hitting a big bump and shearing off that ball joint or pulling the ball joint ball out of the socket. It's probably going to happen pretty soon. So we need to get these on. We're not going to do it today's video. Just want to show you these new UACs from Protune. We have to get this thing out of the shop before we can get the Sequoia in here. So today is Friday. Thinking probably the next day or two we'll have the Sequoia in here. We're going to go and put these on. They're not very hard to put on. This shouldn't take long. That's it, guys. Just a quick update. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.